दिल्ली की गर्मी में चलूं मुझे बोल लूं, आजा तुझे कविता की कलियों में तोल दूं, का मैं तेरा पापा तू भतीजा मेरा फोन दूं, मंगलवार व्रत बुधवार को मैं खा जाऊं तेरा होल क्रू, आदतें निठारी सी ये सारे मेरा सोल फूड, आदतें बहाने की तो तेरा इन्हें मोक्ष हूं, आदतें चपानी की तरह एडम चप्पल खोल दूं, मैं सही में सीधा मौत हूं। हाँ जाता था गिंदी के मेले में पन्नालाल, बोला मैं मुकद्दर का सिकंदर, पन्नालाल एक गधा था वो घूमता था सर्कस में जैसे कोई मदारी और बंदर, 3 साल बाद सुना पन्नालाल गया मर, नव भारत टाइम्स पर छपी खबर, लगा मुझे साइन है कसी मैंने कमर बना ऑनकोर क्योंकि बनना मुझे अमर, मैंने छोड़ी नहीं कोई कसर, ये सारे मदफकर अब खरे मेरे पे फकर, मैं खोदू बाल की खली मैं बस खोदू इनकी कबर, है लौंडे अच्छे आने वैसे फैले हैं इकट्ठे रहे सड़कों पे 70, होटल के फ्लोर पे है ओजी की खुशबू का कब्जा, कौन बैठा रूम में स्टाफ को भी पता है, घर करा फ्री होल्ड सर पे नहीं किसी का कर्ज, और लॉन्डो के कमरों में नए शहर में नई बंदी, आइस्ड आउट चेने गले में नई ठंडी, ओल्ड मॉन्ग के लॉन्डो को है नहीं के शॉट देते नई भंडी, जेबों में नया पैसा बदन में नई गर्मी देने के लिए रखी इन भड़वों में नई डंडी, गले पे बांधी इन कुत्तों के नई घंटी, बाजार है म्यूजिक का खोली है नई मंडी, दो मुंह है सांपों से जरा भी नहीं बनती। TBSM DL 91 era, अगर मैं बोल रहा हूँ तेरा भाई सीधा मौत तो तू है भाई मेरा, जी हाँ, and if you don't know they call him काम।
फूक रहा हूँ OG अलग शहर में, आज रात 7 दिमाग है जो कि जहर है, भेजा मेरा डेड एंड हुए से फेवरेट, 2 बोतल डाउन रुके नहीं रोनो की जेमसन, 2 रखो क्राउन लेके नहीं रखो पेचेक, स्लिम शेडी VCF बेबी हो या प्रेमचंद, सीधे मौत ने सीखा सभी से और करा गेम एंड ऑप्स पे बॉम्ब ड्रॉप जब टॉप देखा वेकेंट, ब्लंड करे ब्लंड रोल मोतले बेकन, नौ शर्म बकचोद गिने जाए पेमेंट, वो जाने तेरे यार भाई हुए कितने 6 दिन बावनी प्यारी इंडस्ट्री में वे, तुम चढ़ो तो सीढ़ी नहीं द होस्ट स्टार्ट फेकिंग, कुत्तों को केक चाहिए गेम मांगे सेविंग, युगारी मांगे नाम और छोरी मांगे सेम, शेर अप बेंडेड लाइक डेविड ओवेंस व्हेन द पे हिट, यहाँ का न्यू कहते फोर्थ काइंड है द मोस्ट है, आधी नींद में लिखूं मोए था लगे पेन फाइट, इनके करियर से बड़ा जोटा है मुंहता है फरम पे ना छुपा है, कलम ये है टू फार, धूल चाट गांडे नहीं, गाड़ी पुश स्टार्ट करी चाबी डारी नहीं, भंडू साथे समय चले कॉमेडी, जानू तुम तक पहुंचने के 100 तरीके, अभी चले हाथी कुत्ते भौंके परे साथी को तलाशी खाली मौके की, बातों की बातें बने फटाफट और लाखों की बातें भी यहाँ लगे नॉर्मल है, नॉर्मली हम यूज्ड टू इट, सीधे मौत नॉर्मली आपको के डेडी सौकली अकेले हंडू भाई को चाहिए शोफर नहीं बस कोर बनी, और इनकी मां को छोड़े मेरे वोकली सोफे नहीं गिरा पर लगे हैं टोपे पे अब स्पिरिट डोपो हीरो लोकली, आज दिन है मेरा क्योंकि काफी रातें काटी सो के नहीं है सीधे मौत। DL 91 तेरा भाई सीधा मौत।
All drives, local C.
It's a wonder I've had such difficulty killing you. I know what you're doing. Trying to play on my sympathies in the hope I let you live.
I am only trying to help. The mistakes of the past need not be repeated.
I don't need to hear about your mistakes. I've made enough of my own, Faith. Everyone is so eager to advise me, as if any of you know me or what I need. The biggest loss in my life is due to you saving me when I specifically told you not to. Well, it was my family, my mess. I know Baldur wasn't perfect, but he was mine.
I know.
You know? You think you can even begin to understand the pain of losing a child?
Yes, I do.
There was another. Before Atreus?
Her name was Calliope.
Calliope. What happened?
It was long ago.
Never mind. I shouldn't have asked. Einherjar. They do occupy Vanaheim, as I fear. Remember, it won't do any good to attack while their shields are up. Very territorial, too. Good luck. We need to get to that watchtower. We'll have to go through the valley, this way.
I know your son's story. You should know my daughter's. In the service of a cruel god, I was tricked into destroying a village, not knowing my own wife and child were there until their blood stained my hands. I swore revenge.
That's... I can't imagine.
I paid back their blood 1,000 times and burned Olympus to the ground. Yet, the guilt remained. Perhaps you will kill me, Freya, but it will bring you no peace.
Perhaps it is not peace I seek. All those times I found you, why'd you refuse to fight me?
Every outcome would mean defeat.
What does that mean?
I have never wished you harm, Freya. You helped us. You saved Atreus when he was sick. I did not wish to live with killing you, any more than I wished to die.
I see. You hear that? Noken! And so close to the village! Their song makes their allies invulnerable. They will not let you pass unless you destroy them all. My village. I hardly recognize it. I used to play hide and seek with Freyr in the crops. We'd spend afternoons stealing honey bread from the grand hall. At harvest time, we'd dance and feast until the sun rose. It was all so simple. Why did I have to come back here? Be reminded of all this. The Grand Hall. It's in ruin.
May Freya never waver.
The other half is missing. May she protect us always. An old adage, if you will. You can get through over here! I hear them inside. Get ready to clear them out. Likar eens op. Meer!
ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਏ ਦਿਲ ਮੇਰਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਤੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਮੁਹੱਬਤਾਂ ਪਾਵਾਂ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਏ ਦਿਲ ਮੇਰਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਤੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਮੁਹੱਬਤਾਂ ਪਾਵਾਂ ਤੇਰਾ ਬਾਣ ਪਿੰਗਾਰਾ ਹੋਵੇ ਤੇਰੀ ਆਈ ਤੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਮਰ ਜਾਵਾਂ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਏ ਦਿਲ ਮੇਰਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਤੇਰੇ ਬਿਨਾ ਜੀਣਾ ਸਜ਼ਾ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਵੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਸ਼ਕ ਤੇਰੇ ਦਾ ਨਸ਼ਾ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਨੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਸ਼ਕ ਤੇਰੇ ਦਾ ਨਸ਼ਾ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਨੀ ਸਾਡਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਬਿਨਾ ਜੀਣਾ ਸਜ਼ਾ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਰਾਤਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਨੀਂਦ ਨਾ ਆਵੇ ਦਿਲ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਵੇਖਣਾ ਚਾਵੇ ਰੁਕ ਗਈਆਂ ਘੜੀਆਂ ਸੋਹਣੀਏ ਇੱਕ ਪਲ ਨਾ ਕੱਟਿਆ ਜਾਵੇ ਰਾਤਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਨੀਂਦ ਨਾ ਆਵੇ ਦਿਲ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਵੇਖਣਾ ਚਾਵੇ ਰੁਕ ਗਈਆਂ ਘੜੀਆਂ ਸੋਹਣੀਏ ਇੱਕ ਪਲ ਨਾ ਕੱਟਿਆ ਜਾਵੇ ਤੇਰੇ ਬਿਨਾ ਜੀਣਾ ਸਜ਼ਾ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਵੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਸ਼ਕ ਤੇਰੇ ਦਾ ਨਸ਼ਾ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਨੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਸ਼ਕ ਤੇਰੇ ਦਾ ਨਸ਼ਾ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਨੀ ਸਾਡਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਬਿਨਾ ਜੀਣਾ ਸਜ਼ਾ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਤੇਰੀ ਮੈਂ ਰੂਹ ਬਣ ਜਾਵਾਂ ਹੀਰੀਏ ਤੇਰੀ ਮੈਂ ਰੂਹ ਬਣ ਜਾਵਾਂ ਸੋਹਣੀਏ ਜ਼ੁਲਫਾਂ ਦੀ ਛਾਂ ਬਣ ਜਾਵਾਂ ਬੁੱਲਾਂ ਤੇ ਨਾ ਬਣ ਜਾਵਾਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਖਿਆਲਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੈਂ ਖੋ ਗਿਆ ਨੀ ਹੁਣ ਤੇਰਾ ਦੀਵਾਨਾ ਜਾਣੇ ਤੇਜ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਨੀ ਹੁਣ ਤੇਰਾ ਦੀਵਾਨਾ ਜਾਣੇ ਤੇਜ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਸਜ਼ਾ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਵੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਸ਼ਕ ਤੇਰੇ ਦਾ ਨਸ਼ਾ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਨੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਸ਼ਕ ਤੇਰੇ ਦਾ ਨਸ਼ਾ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਨੀ ਸਾਡਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਬਿਨਾ ਜੀਣਾ ਸਜ਼ਾ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਸੋਹਣੀਏ ਮੇਰੀ ਸੋਹਣੀਏ ਹੀਰੀਏ ਮੇਰੀ ਹੀਰੀਏ
One time. I knew what it was to be black way before I was on the GQ cover. How you gonna question me about color?
Looking for me, konnichiwa. Looking for me, konnichiwa. Looking for me, konnichiwa. Always in the konnichiwa.
By now you should know I hate waiting, I got no patience. Right now man I'm trying to get out the matrix, far from the agents. Trying to stay far from the devil in the red dress, far from the pagans. Only time man are gonna see me again is if I share location. Cause when you were talking about me online, I was down in the basement. Ex-girl said that I'm never at home, so she found a replacement. Said you was on the road, but I never see you when I was out on the pavement. The police wanna set me up, they wanna take me down to the station. But I can't complain. Soon as I get bored, I jump on a plane. Nothing ain't changed. Boy, better know, man went to the Brits on the train. Think it's a game. Man shut down wireless, then I walked home in the rain. Then we took it back to Africa. Ask Wizkid, I can't explain. Never knew that I was gonna pop. Pop like 5th of November. Tell the president we ain't forgot. Tell the prime minister we still remember. man don't care what color or gender. Nobody's voting for your corrupted agenda. Fix up, look sharp when I enter, and talk with respect when you discuss me. A lot of these MCs disgust me. Real talk, you ain't best MC in the country, and if you don't like it, then fuck me. Not literally, but fuck me. How many more MCs do I kill till they realize there's nobody above me? I killed every song that I touched, and I turned into MC Hammer. They can't touch me. I've been killing it over 10 years on the road. That's a permanent mark. They can't smudge me. Teachers used to diss me. Now when I touch the road, I make history. Tried to assassinate me, but they miss me. You can never blacklist me. Nah, last year man lost to you and my heart turned cold. Then man lost Lukey and my heart just froze. Cause when the casket closed, I'm like, really, what's the use of these cars and clothes? If man don't wanna switch it up, I'ma go hard on my own. Cause by now you should know I hate waiting, I got no patience. Right now man, I'm trying to get out the matrix, far from the agent. Trying to stay far from the devil in the red dress, far from the pagans. Only time man are gonna see me again is if I share location.
It wasn't enough what Odin did to me. He's desecrated every memory I have of home.
Be glad you have a home to remember fondly. In Sparta, we were taken from our homes as children and raised in the Agogi. We marched or we drowned, fought for scraps or starved. Our elders beat us till we could not stand. At night, we made our way home, alone. or were food for wolves. That is how Spartans are made.
These plants behave similarly to the scorn poles we found in the foothills of Midgard ages ago. Well, considering how Spartans are made, it's no wonder you turned out as you did. Your fate was sealed from the start.
Fate can be overcome.
I used to think so. When the Norns told me of my son's fate, I thought I could change it. You know well how that worked out.
The Norns, the fates of these lands.
That's right. You defied prophecy at your own peril.
Atreus would agree with you about prophecy. He rushes blindly to a fate the giants foretold. Disappears for 2 days, trying to prove he is their champion, fabled to fight at Ragnarok.
What? I know all the Ragnarok prophecies. There's no champion of the giants.
It is one glow concealed. Because of this champion, the realms are saved at Ragnarok. Only Asgard falls, and Odin with it.
So all this time, Odin's obsession with every detail of Ragnarok, he's been missing a crucial piece. Huh. Well done, bro.
Atreus will not be a pawn of prophecy.
You still stand against fate, even with victory foretold.
I will not march my son to war. He is no Spartan. I would keep it that way.
You would speak to me of protecting your child? Is my tragedy not enough of a lesson? Fighting fate is a waste of the precious time we're given to spend with them. You never know when someone will come along. You can probably use those islands to get a better angle on the torch, no? Use your blades to swing the torch to the other side. Let's cross the bridge. How can you, of anyone alive, be squeamish about war? After all the gods you've killed.
I have seen enough war to know the cost.
And I don't. After the price I paid to end war. Look around you, Kratos. See what happens when you don't fight true evil. That's one of Odin's captains. Be ready.
Anskutar Asgardar! Vita van Dierstauda! Anskutar Asgardar! Vita van Dierstauda!
Ragnarok will not bring back what you have lost, any more than killing me.
I am reaching my limit for enlightened platitudes from you today. Can you please just shut up and kill things? Let's go.
मुझे तो ये लग रहा है कि जो प्रिया है ये से दूर ले आई है अपने बेटे, और कोई भी नहीं है आसपास, और बहुत ज़्यादा डीप है ये वैनाहाइम में। तो यहाँ पे इसे मारने की कोशिश करेगा, या वो मतलब करेगी। तो मतलब पता लग रहा है कि कुछ पंगा पड़ेगा, कि क्योंकि कोई है नहीं आसपास। दैट्स इट।
No, that's not it. Well, that did it.
Do not tell me to kill again.
What?
I killed to protect my son, to aid my friends. But I will be no one's monster. Never again.
You don't get to make that choice. Not with the debt you owe me.
I am not here for debts. I would always have helped you.
So much has been taken from me, and I'm just supposed to let it all go?
Freya.
Enough. Let's go. It's just past those doors up ahead. There. I feel the source of the magic keeping me in Midgard.
What is this place?
My home. I was born here. There. I feel the source of the magic keeping me in Midgard.
What is this place?
My home. I was born here. Hold on. Something's not right. Opinbera. World tree roots found in Odin's damn knots. That's how he did it. Come on! Needful!
Creature! It belongs to Odin?
No! It protects Yggdrasil's roots wherever they are. Bastard was counting on it. Is that what Sparta taught you? Roll your ground! You have its attention now! Don't lose it!
I know!
If I free the Vanaheim root, I can help you!
I can handle the creature! Focus on the root!
I'm trying!
I have it!
In that case,
Hurry!
finally!
You are free!
In Vanaheim, yes, but there are more roots. She will guard them with her life. It attacks through realm tears!
I see it!
My sigils can amplify your attacks! Yes! Bring it down! Interrupt it! Quickly! Your axe! Aim for my sigils! Yes! It's working!
It is more desperate!
Yes, be ready for anything! You strike its tail! Don't just stand there! Move! Charging an attack! Stop it! Where's your shield? Save! You can't block a blast that powerful! Clear the area! I shot a sigil into its stomach! You know what to do! Try throwing your axe! It's going back in!
We will not let it!
I have to break his hold on me, and you are in the way! Lasso
Is it done?
It's over. It's really over.
And now that you have what you seek,
I suppose this is the point where I forgive you, where I kill you.
have you decided?
to be honest. I don't think I can do either. There's still a part of me that is so angry. And it'll always be. It'll always be angry. But no. You are not the one who needs to die. I do see that. Look. Everything that's happened between us.
No need to explain. Not to me. Not for that. I do not regret saving your life, and never will. But the choice between life and death should have been yours to make. I should not have robbed you of that choice.
Now that I am myself again, I suppose it's time to face my brother.
And after that?
I don't know. It's been a long time since I've had a choice. Let me live with that for a moment. We can take this way back to the camp. I can help with the vines. Now embed your blades into the glowing vines and light it.
Your brother seemed open to your return.
Oh, I'm sure he'd love nothing more than for everything to go back to how it was, leaving the responsibilities of leadership to me. Shoot! Send Odin my regards.
You use your anger effectively.
Well, you learn to use what you have. It's not as though I want to be angry with Freyr. He's my brother. He was the most important person in the world to me for half my life. These plants are the same as those we saw earlier. Frost should make quick work of their poison. I think we'll need to adjust our strategy since there's more than one. Let's try using a sigil. Now the sigil should hold the frost, even in the axe's absence. Well done. Watch out, those are wisps. Powerful manifestations of runic magic. Could I ever think of this place as home again? After all that's happened. We don't have the equipment for this. Skull and Hati are in Vanaheim?
We learned the giants rescued them from Odin and brought them here.
And look, the sunlight wakes the sleeping roots. See how they stretch to welcome the sun? Beautiful, no? A far cry from the sheets of Midgard snow I've grown accustomed to. The Eastern migration. It's just as I remember it. At least the whole realm hasn't fallen to predators and occupiers. I guess there's still something to be fought for here. Something to defend even after so much damage has been done. Maybe that goes for Freyr, too. too.
These rooms.
You won't be able to damage it without destroying the mother. It's a large bulbous thing. You can't miss it.
What is this?
I don't know. But giants definitely crafted it. There's 2 wolves represented here. Perhaps a connection to our friends in the sky. A mystery for another time. My sigils can break through their shields! Enemy behind you, Kratos! I'll heal They're defenseless now! Enemies on the left! Behind you! Incoming Bifrost! Enemy behind you, Kratos!
Last one!
So much has happened since I last saw Freyr. I'm not even sure where to begin.
What do you want from him?
An apology would be a start. I want to forgive him. I'd like to think he's changed. He's all I have left now. Did you ever apologize to Demos?
It is difficult to seek forgiveness when you feel unworthy.
Now, how to get across? My sigil arrow should be able to carry the fire across the river to reach the bramble.
Forgiveness can be powerful, even for the unworthy. My wife Faye taught me that.
Well, be glad you have a spouse to remember fondly. Vikarmer Petrias Kartasun. Rikit vetä rofit. Behind you, Kratos! Alka! Behind you! Look out! Good! That's the way! Good! That's the way! All my former spouse taught me was that there's no limit to the depth to which a soul can sink into darkness. Tricked me into marriage to spare my home and took my home just the same. Scattered my people to the wind. Maybe it's time somebody drew the line. Maybe it's time someone makes Groa's prophecy come true.
I will not wish for war, Freya.
War is a terrible thing, Kratos. But some things are even worse. You know, if Atreus rushes to Ragnarok, you may not be able to stop him.
I will.
And if you fail?
I have prepared him to survive without me, if he must.
Watch for the plants. They like me, but strangers not so much.
I see that.
So what's next for you, if not preparing for war?
I do not know, but I will take no chances with Atreus.
Well, you may want to think fast, unless you want someone to make that choice for you.
Ready?
As I ever will be.
It really is you. You returned to us at last.
Yes.
Let's celebrate. You reclaim the throne. We'll rebuild. Me and you against the world. Huh? Just like the old days.
I'm not staying.
I don't understand. You're here. Maybe together we can take back what's ours.
I only just got back what's mine. I still have work to do.
You've seen what's left of the realm, right? Do we really mean that little to you?
You question my loyalty? Vanaheim turned its back on me.
Oh, you still can't let go of that old fight?
It was my duty to save as many of our people as possible. My responsibility. One you didn't take seriously then, and from the looks of it, one you don't now.
You think this is a game to me?
Yeah.
We lost everything to that maniac you called husband. The man's family set me on fire. How did you expect me to react?
Like my brother! Like the boy that used to have my back no matter what! And who I always supported no matter how selfish his choices. I expected you to come and find me. That no matter how hurt or angry, you wouldn't abandon me when I needed you the most.
Freya, please. I thought you were dead. I've had to live lifetimes with those last awful words I said to you. Have any idea what that's like? Knowing that your own selfishness hurt the person that you cared about the most. Abandon you. Oh, Freya. I mourned you. Oh, I've missed you so much.
And I you, Ingvi. But I won't bind myself to another realm when I finally have my freedom. I'll send help, though. And I will come back. I promise.
This hasn't been your home for a long time, has it? Do what you gotta do.
All right, that's enough. Ain't y'all got nothing better to do than gawking at family sorting squabbles? Come on, you two. Not you. Got a few things to square with y'all. First is you collecting your spare heads. Second is that sigil magic I smell on your bow. Reckon that's an idea I'll steal. How's about I set you up with some sonic mojo? Call it a trade.
Very well.
Third of all, if you ain't staying here, bears mentioning that Sindri and I find ourselves running a flop house for unemployed gods. If you're done freezing your backside off in Midgard, maybe come back with Beardo there. Check up on your old pal Tyr.
That's kind of you, Brock. I may do just that.
Well, all right then. I'll meet y'all back at the house. Unless you want me to fix anything up first.
Don't run off without me now, brother. I've done what I can here. Well, brother, care to meet our new allies? Or shall we depart?
You suppose that big fella you're traveling with might want to help me with a thing?
Mayhaps. Now and again, he's in the mood to make useful.
How did a traveler come to follow my brother?
I was broken when he found me. The truth I'd pledged my life to, it was a lie. Lord Freyr put what was left of me back together. Gave me something real to believe in.
That's Freyr, the Lord of Second Chances.
He saved me. Gave me a family. A purpose. And I will gladly die for
Hey. I'm glad it worked. Whatever you helped her do out there. I'm still not sure I totally get you, or what your deal is, but as long as you have her back, I'll have yours.
Freyr found her half dead in the jungle. She probably escaped the Blothunder breeding farm north of here. We all told him she was beyond saving. But he never gave up. She healed and hasn't left us since.
She's a sweet girl.
She's pure of heart. Believes in your goodness, even if you don't.
Excuse me, can y'all stop and help a lady out, please?
What'll it be? You still owe me the story of who made these things. Keep her sharp and she'll keep you alive. No refunds.
What is it?
Yeah, I spent a lot of time tinkering up and down the river delta. Once Odin's army came to town, I lit out of there faster than a tassel worm with its bottom ablaze. Was so frazzled I accidentally left behind a few irreplaceables.
What? Irreplaceables?
Well, just one, really. An orb. I'd be mighty grateful if you would find it.
What is it?
And if you come across any of my old, beautifully rusted armor pieces, I'll use the scrap to whip up something specially suited just for you.
What is the orb?
Just bring it back here and you'll make me happy as a sunbeam. Oh, and don't forget to keep an eye out for my old armor. I'll fix it up for you, free of charge.
What sort of orb do you imagine we're looking for, brother?
I do not know.
I remember where to look for a gateway. Follow me.
Well, you two seem to be getting on since completing your mission. Dare I hope this alliance has some staying power after all?
It seems to me we share a common enemy. Kratos, you may not accept that Ragnarok is inevitable, but you're smart enough to know Odin is a threat. Whatever comes next, our best chance of surviving it is to work together. Do you agree?
I do.
Then as to Brock's offer, you can imagine staying under the same roof as a couple former enemies? No further temptations towards terrible vengeance?
Not against you. Either of you. You have my word. This lock is different from others you might know. You'll need an enchantment on your chisel to use it. Bruna. Go ahead. Carve the letter.
Suna.
It's an incantation. I'll speak it. Suna.
The elves in Freyr's camp mentioned a gate like this in Alfheim. Kept on about some sacred light elf sanctum out past the barrens.
A trip to Alfheim. Well, we can decide at the gateway. This boat should get us there if we can clear those vines. Remember what to do? There's a fallen log in the river. It has something on it I don't recognize.
Looks like soundstone to me. I'm sure those new arrows Brock gave you would make quick work of that.
So it's true. Tyr's really alive?
Aye. Not exactly shipshape. He sleeps in a broom closet now. But he's adjusting.
How did you find him?
Largely that's down to Atreus having figured out how to access the prophecies giants reserved for their own kind. We only learned of it ourselves after Thor and Odin came calling.
To your home? Is it still standing?
Barely. But all the violence was seemingly just a distraction to let Odin have a private word with Atreus.
Odin was alone with your son? Did he tell you what they spoke of?
Yes. He said that Odin invited him to Asgard to help him find his answers.
The answers he's rushing into fate in search of. That's troubling. Well, if you're ready to talk to him, the Mystic Gateway is ahead. If not, I have some unfinished business up this river I could use your help with.
Or we can follow up on that elven sanctum out in Alfheim's desert.
If you want to continue exploring, we'll need to remove that log in the river.
What is this?
The crest of Skirnir. Never quite as smart as he thought. Good. We can explore the river now. And hopefully right some old wrongs.
What is your unfinished business?
I left something behind, near the falls.
Your wedding site? Now why do you want to be going back there?
To be free of the bonds of my marriage. And to Asgard.
I think you severed that a long time ago.
Not completely. Not enough.
Guide us.
My people settled this river many ages ago. Thousands traveled it on pilgrimage to the shrine of worship. But then the Aesir came. This is all that's left.
Brother, you ever think of cooking meat with those blades of yours?
No. They would foul the meat.
Oh, because of the magic on them?
The blood.
Ah, yes. Carry on then.
Astrid's garden. The wilds reclaimed it. It was beautiful once.
Ready that shield! You're on fire, kratos! It will pass!
creatures weren't always this ravenous. The ecosystem. It's out of balance. Life returns to the garden. Good. Can you see if there's a way inside while you're up there?
Learn anything?
Hi.
This mentions a spell that puts trolls to sleep, and a magic relic that acts as a sort of counter-spell. Oh, glad to see that still works. An armor piece bearing Lunda's brand. Shame it's broken. Nice bit of work otherwise.
Then why leave it?
You suspicious of her, brother?
If the orb she seeks is important, she would not have left it behind.
Perhaps.
Nothing can grow from scorched soil. No hope can spring from burned roots.
I'd like to go talk with her.
Spirit.
Freya, you returned.
Astrid, what happened to you? To your garden?
The Einherjar. My life's work rotted. My monument to your glory reduced to this. I am sorry, my queen.
You need never apologize to me, old friend.
I swore to keep this garden in bloom until you return. To live forever amongst its putrescence. A just punishment.
I will return, Astrid. Kratos, we purge this garden of poison.
Why?
The earth is a reflection of those who tend it. So long as the land is plagued, her soul will be as well.
When my garden blooms, so
We have to destroy the Titans. They're poisoning Astrid's garden. See that explosive? Setting it off could help.
Ah, maybe you can hit it from a different angle.
This garden still aches. There must be more poison somewhere. The family crest of Henir. Poor man.
I wonder what a good hurl of your axe might do to that flaming pot.
I await the day when my garden grows again.
It's finished. Let's return to Astrid.
The land. It's alive again. I can feel it.
Yes, your garden grows again.
Freya, how did you...
It's okay, Astrid. It's time to move on.
Thank you, goddess. I do love you.
And I you.
You've done a great kindness.
A temporary one. The garden will die again.
All things do. That is no reason not to try. You know, I would have beaten you.
What?
Earlier. If Atreus hadn't been there.
Perhaps.
We could go again. Find out for certain.
I would rather not.
I'll bet you wouldn't.
Freya, something your brother said. The Aesir burned him.
Yes. We weren't yet at war, but relations with the Vanir and Aesir had been hostile for ages. Freyr got it into his head that he could improve relations by sharing our magic with them. Vanir techniques for bountiful harvests, enough to feed their whole population. Getting set on fire was the thanks he got.
That's true. But enough of that for now.
Waterfalls. We're close. There should be a gate up ahead.
You found some of my armor. I'll fix it up for you real good. Would sure appreciate you finding my orb, though. I am doing this for free.
And how is it you two know each other?
Nah, I can't be divulging guild business. You gotta respect the secretude of it all.
I'm sorry?
Let's just say Brock and I have long enjoyed certain common interests.
That's right. Like getting us into trouble.
And getting you back out of it again.
What? Huh. That's only mostly true.
Okay, so does that answer your question?
Close enough, I suppose.
What's it say, brother? you, brother!
What utter foolishness. My soul cannot rest until they are at rest.
Gunhild.
What is wrong?
I died. And you will help me.
Of course, Gunhild. But to what end?
When the Einherjar came, we needed a way to fight back. I suggested say their magic.
I understand your desperation, but that was foolish.
Clearly. I was lucky enough to be murdered before my mind could be corrupted, as theirs did. You must free them.
Of course. Say their magic corrupts so ruthlessly. Those poor souls must be in agony.
Then we shall give them death.
My friends' souls are still twisted, aren't they? Give them the freedom of death.
Must be Sather this way. We'll need to find another way around.
Looks like more of Lunda's old armor. Nearly have the complete set now. Now, how do we get up there, I wonder?
We can't. Not with those vines in the way. Looks like that worked.
Please, please end their suffering.
So, what's it like, being back?
Like I haven't come back at all. Everything's changed. I'm a stranger here.
I know the feeling.
The runic word appeared over there. See it? Mecking. We should be able to reach the wedding site now.
Well, lady, I was curious about some of the flora we've encountered on our travels.
And you will remain curious. It's not my job to teach you everything, Mimir.
Look, I was just asking.
And you have been told.
Oh, you can say that again.
Mimir, what do you recall of the Aesir turning on Freya?
Oh, he certainly didn't deserve it. The Aesir were too undisciplined and impatient for the subtlety of Vanir spellcraft. So when things went wrong, they blamed their teacher.
So Freya was a guest when Odin burned him?
Not exactly. Odin didn't mind locking Freya up. He saw the potential of the magic and wanted to know more than how to improve crop yields. It was a mob of lesser Aesir, bitter and short-sighted, who tied him up and lit him aflame as punishment for the sabotage they imagined him guilty of. Obviously, he survived. In fact, he used the opportunity to escape. But such an affront made war inevitable.
Freyr certainly wasn't the same after that. At least for a while. His carefree ways were replaced with nightmares, paranoia, and lashing out. It doesn't excuse what he said at my wedding, but I do understand where his anger came from. Sigil arrows won't work on this.
Despite his actions in Midgard, Atreus does still care for you.
I know. I raised a son, too. It may be hard to believe, but he was quite similar to Atreus at this age. He adored his father, always wanted to do right by him, and was constantly frustrated that no matter what he did, he never could seem to get his approval. He confided in me a lot, sought the comfort his father withheld. I wonder if your son could benefit from that too.
He has befriended the other dwarf. The blue one's brother.
Oh. Well, if Sindri has that covered, I suppose there's no need for me in his life anymore, is there?
That is not what I meant.
That was sarcasm. The closer we get, the more tightness grows in my chest.
You're sure you want to continue?
Confronting the past comes with a price.
It must be done. I've lived with this pain far too long. If you can believe it. We were happy once. For a time, foolishly believed the peace would last. Perhaps that was my mistake. All I wanted was to protect my family.
There is no shame in that.
I failed, all the same. Those scrawlings must be Sather nearby.
Lunda's ore.
Be cautious. We know not what it does.
You really think she'd send us to get the bloody thing if it was going to kill us? Let's just take it back to her.
More Sather markings. Gunhild's companions can't be that far ahead. Look what they've done to this place.
That's all Lunda's armor taken care of, as well as her odd little sphere. Should we return them to her?
Kratos!
Anything interesting, brother?
Over there. Those are the lost Sather spirits, friends of Gunhir.
La rumba del popopo. Lo baila el Pepe. Como una moto. Lo baila el Pepe.